Se viene, amigo. Confío en Reassure, sí. Dice por ahí. Yo confío en Curiao. Curiaito, sí. El Curiao es españolete y todo. Me habrá robado el oro, pero me cae bien el vato. Es buena onda. Uy, la música de fondo. Sí. Es buena arda. Neyer le tiene miedo a los rusos. Cararo. Esto va a estar bueno, sí. Aposté a ponerle el sentimiento a la canción de RS. Sí, aposté lo de bañar a Vico durante el stream completo. Confío en RS. Vale. Ahí, uy, los rusos también están apostando. Ojito, ¿no? Oh my god, How apostó hasta la hipoteca de su casa ahí. Vamos a ver si How gana o no la apuesta, ¿no? Así que nada. Intervención corrupta, los urbies de Reassure lo que tienen que hacer, simplemente pues van a estar ninjando la intervención corrupta como tiene que ser. 50 ms es lo normal, Fénix. 50, 60 ms están jugando de Europa a Norteamérica. Oh, y encontramos al primer surbe y al fondo, ese es, ¿quién es? ¿Podría ser? ¿El Fugan? Me parece que vio una morenaza ahí. Como ya eres citizen. Oh, Julian, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Oh, wow, you didn't. You weren't following me. Vale, primera persecución, a ver si por fin el Curiao. La intervención corrupta bastante avanzada. Vamos a ver si bien aquí oh, wow, aquí comió bastante espaldiña y aquí yo creo que está complicadísimo por parte de Curiao. Se metió ahí un poco en pánico y se fue al suelo muy pronto en la partida. Complicado. Mal inicio para Reassure. Aún tenía la intervención corrupta. Para los que se están preguntando, aún tenía la intervención corrupta disponible. Tenemos un hex totem justo aquí enfrente donde van a colgar a Curiao. Su primer cuelgue. Falló el escupitajo. No. En partida, por favor, no usen el comando de voz. Gracias. Vale, escupitajo aquí al generador. Uy, no, escupitajo humilde para el Cartino Mercy, así que nada, se vuelve a reparar o ninjar el rescate. No, parece ser que otro surbi en torno al rescate. Él salió ¡ay, qué buena esa fuente que le acaba de salir! Se viene Monster Tunnel, no hay herida profunda para el Curiao. O sí, vamos a ver si acontece o no. Se viene Monster Tunnel. Aguanta un poquito aquí la purga. Y nada, al suelo, segundo jueguen. Monster tuneleado. Y se viene, amigos. No hay gancho flagelante, así que, bueno, no sé qué es, pero ya lo he colgado acá, porque no puede tener gancho flagelante aquí nuestro amigo Symphony Finis. Rompe palet y continuamos aquí en la partida. Pozos de sangre, marcas de arañazos, sabe que hay alguien cerca, pero huyó de la zona, así que es probable que Curiao se nos vaya al lobby, amigos. Ojo, cuidado. Es solo un tropezo y ya se cayeron desde un monte ¿qué? Un vómito ahí muy timidín. ¡Ay! Le acaban de meter Resurance. ¡Ay! La per de Pay to Win. La per Pay to Win se la acaba de gastar el no. La per Pay to Win, amigo. Durísimo, pero nada, no aguantó lo suficiente aquí la persecución. Shogun estaba herido, se la metió, pero se la metió incluso más fuerte. La guita, wow, le salieron dos ganchos adelante en esta zona increíble, ¿no? Bastante buena RNG aquí tuvo nuestra amiga la plaga, nuestro Finis. Se viene Monster Tunnel, se jodió, no puede ser. A ver, dropea el pallet, no lo hace, ahora sí. Pallet con toda la cabeza. Rompe alguien que le tanque el hit, si no es que se va a la verga, no sé qué tiene este spoiler acá, se va el gym, comió. Dice, nos va al lobby, el Curiao en 4 jets up. ¿Por qué no están baneadas las perks Pay to Win? Porque así estuvo hecho y dicho. Pues porque así se tomó las decisiones que quieres que se nos va el primero al lobby, encontraron a Hechugan aquí un poquito mal posicionado. Segundo cuelgue, si es que lo tuvo acá, no es así, salta la ventana, será persona, buen domain aquí por el killer. Segundo generador reparado, tercera persona, pero creo que ahora sí le da esto atrás de la ventana. ¡Oh, qué bien! Cero de ping, aquí está jugando el Hechugan, se dirigirá probablemente al Shaq. Tratar de usar la cadena equilibrada o no. Hoy le recortó muchísima distancia. Hoy muy bien. Dropea el palo del Shaq. No es así. Tercera persona. Saca la ventana. No tiene bambuzel. O sí. Lo veremos. Doble back. Tenía bambuzel. Oh, y aquí nada que hacer. Se va al suelo y a mi. Curiado, si se robó el oro. Yo creo que sí, Miaucito. Se viene. Segundo juego para Hechugan. Bastante buen inicio de partida tuvo aquí la plaguita. Con este doble gancho con la gelante en la misma zona del mapa que parece ser la colina. Llegó justo al lado de la colina. No sé si la colina mental tenía o no. Me parece ser el caso. Reclama ahora sí la fuente. No. Se la va a aguantar un poquito más. Sabe que está reparando aquí el Alonso. Escuchó a alguien gimiendo. No puede ser. Tiene un oído increíble aquí nuestra amiga la plaga. A ver si se infecta. Se acaba de infectar. Que juega aquí la plaga con su bambuzel. Una plaga de Chase. Increíble lo que juega Alonso, intentando reparar el tercer generador de la partida. Mientras aquí Carpín está intentando, no sé, tal vez aguantar. Pero que tiene no la ayuda de nada. Alonso no termina de reparar el generador. Hechugan parece que se muere. Se va al lobby Hechugan. Y la partida pinta feo. Yo creo que a no ser que... No, por cierto, les recuerdo, no solo el 4%, ese tipo. Si se estafa, van penalizados los surbis de Reassure. No puede ser, la plaga tiene uno y un sitio. Bueno, también creo que simplemente vio que la fuente respawneó, así que sin lugar a dudas, pues ya está, ¿no? No hay más que verle. La partida se acaba de ir. Los rusos mostraron un dominio increíble. Bueno, menos en esta primera partida con plaga. Y la partida simplemente se acabó. Está finiquitada. Y se van para el lobby los 4 surbis de Reassure. 2 gens up. Nada. GG. Well play. Esta plaga tiene mucha macro o está chipeada. No lo sé. A ver, lo de la fuente y al final sí fue porque la fuente se le alumbró, ¿no? Así que pues nada. Que nada. Pinta feo para Reassure la remontada en la siguiente partida, amigos. Juega mejor el... No. Me rayó un montón como chilla la plaga. Chilla demasiado. Una primera partida contundente.
DBDMCL, the best tournament. What do you call him by his actual name now? It is Finesse. An altogether different build, going for a little bit more general aggression, and brings out the Bamboozle, which would have massively helped Carty, which he did not decide to opt for. Early break of the doors here from Symphony, making sure those loops aren't too strong early on. Manages to spot Darklight, blocks off the window, and that should be a hit there. Nothing Darklight can do. And he runs himself into the corner. Makes the pallet, pre-drops 50-50, doesn't win it, and that is a very quick down for Symphony. The difference between the two teams right now is night and day. Absolute domination from Despair on both sides, Killer and Survivor. First hook comes out, that is a pain res immediately. And all these doors are being rapidly broken here by Symphony. This might already be a wraps. Dog has decided to camp one of the weakest pallets in the entire game. And Carty's got to come in here for a body block, or this is going to be a wraps. He does take the tag. But right now, Doc, once again, he's not going to make anything here. Decides to opt to go upstairs, but this will be swiftly countered by the Wraith, and there's nothing he can do. Carty is in a locker for a head-on play. Does he get to make it? He does, but Carty gets downed. He takes it down as a result. I think that's the ping difference there. That is very unfortunate. I believe the breaking, even despite the fact there is bamboozle, is purely because of ping. Ping does impact it if they decide to try and spam vault, even though I don't think that would really happen. And that is a double down from Finesse. That is a second hook stage for Darklight. And Carty's down as well. This is a genuine GG's. An insta-save coming out. Darklight does have Shack. But there's not honestly much he can do here. He needs about 17 body blocks. He's just waiting out the BT. Dark makes absolutely nothing, and that is the first down. Not first down, sorry. The first kill, basically guaranteed, but he does go on the Shack pallet. He does for Curiado. He cannot waste his balance here. He's going to keep faking this. He's not going to use it. He'll play this mind game all day long. Curiado is forced to get out of there. Jeshu is lying in wait. Curiado can leave the area, but he's got to make it in a way that doesn't bait himself out. Drop down from Finesse. Big swing and a miss. And he'll take the tag on Curiado, and Dark will be able to get up. And Jeshu is in the area for body blocks here. He attempts to body block the door, doesn't able to get it off. Dark does have Water Tower pallet, but with the ping difference, oh my lord, that was so close. And Jeshu, I don't think, makes the body block. He does. Very well played. Dark forced to go for a door. Forced to take the tag there from Jeshu. The gens are getting pumped, but again, Dark's been left essentially in the dark here. Does he make the pallet? He does! Able to drop it. Gives himself some valuable distance and some valuable time for his teammates to get some gens done. There goes the second. And Dark might even make that pallet again. He does! Finesse is forced to break. The comeback might be on here. Dark coming up with an incredible last chase. And he might even make it all the way back to Shack. And he might just go straight down on Shack pallet once again. Fakes comes outside, able to take the truck pallet, drops it early, goes around. I think Dark's time is up now. Attempts the vault, but on ping, that's never going to happen. That is a pick from Finesse, but the game is well and truly on. That's a pain res hook that Finesse has also decided to use and get rid of now. And that is a very main central hook that covers the entirety of main building. And with Ruin still active, he can't even kick gens. He can't even get too much pressure going. Attempts to enter chase of Curiado here. Will attempt to try and body block the window. Doesn't get it off. And Curiado now makes the pallet in the corner. So opts not to drop it. Drops it now. Does get tagged. Good mind games there from Finesse. But Curiado is caught out in a dead zone here, and I think that might be wraps. Curiado is forced to take the down here, attempts a little FOV by the stairs, but doesn't put it off. Depending on Finesse's hook spawns when it comes to Scourge hooks. He might be lucky here. And that isn't one. Jeshu drops off early, completely undetected, and does make a free save. Yeah, Jeshu can take hits. Curiado using that 10% speed boost. But it's not going to matter. The Wraith quickly cloaks and uncloaks just to get that speed. And Curiado takes another swift down. Will this be a pain res? Yes, it is. It's a little reset, but it's honestly not enough. There comes a gen getting popped. Main is the most progressed gen. And Jeshu is able to make a free enough save, but decides to go against it. He doesn't want to risk a potential trade on ping. Gives the Wraith a free tag. Finesse decides to come back to it, but it's already too late. But he does get the BT hit off Curiado immediately. Does decide to commit to Kati. He does need a fresh hook, even to draw. As of right now, if Curiado dies, and no more hooks get completed, that is still a win for Reassure. Reassure making an incredible comeback right now. But Kati is going to get downed, and now it is truly down to the wire. If one more hook takes place, it's over. Reassure need to play this last gen perfectly. And with that gen also being afflicted by Ruin, not Ruin, sorry, Pain Res, I think that was another Pain Res that came out there. No, sorry, it wasn't Pain Res, it was just a gen kick, apologies. Jeshu cannot play any games, he's forced to drop it early. And with Jeshu getting down, that is a game over. It doesn't matter if Jeshu gets, if anyone gets hooked at this point, full stop. Any hook is a down, and despite a late comeback there from Reassure, that is a win for Despair. Even if they play perfectly and that is an out. Thanks to the fresh hook off of Jeshu, that is a GG's. Jeshu and Kati both getting hooked there as a fresh hook. Doesn't even matter if Curiado dies, I believe. It's either equal or a win. I think it's just, maybe just to secure it, it might be one more hook stay. Oh, we'll see now. I do believe, considering the bonus point you get from first hook, and there are, well, everyone's been hooked, compared to the previous games, I think it was only 3, I believe. Yeah, only 3 who got hooked. 1 fresh hook was left, that is a GG's. And with now Kati also getting a second hook, that is truly over. Well played to Despair, and that is a GG's. The game result is over. And Despair have officially won the DBDMCL Best of Best tournament. So congratulations to Despair. Seems they're just playing for pride now. They want to get themselves an out. They've been swept brilliantly by Despair, and Finesse has played killer perfectly both times. What really stands out to me in this game, Kati takes a point tech. But he's not, Finesse is not falling for it in the slightest. Finesse is not a fan of that, he's having absolutely none of it. No fear from Finesse. Makes me Leonard. Oh, hit validation there from Finesse. Oh, Lord Almighty. The ping diff, very incredible. Exactly, they're just playing for sport now. I think Reassure wants at least a 1 out. They got 4K in the first set, and they really want to win out in the second set. Finesse is showing absolutely no mercy here, and he's set to take the 4K. Yeah, sure, he gets down. The ping at the end of the day is probably too much. It is. Yeah, it's Russia. It's Russia to what? I mean, South America, I believe, Carter. It is definitely a very difficult decision. The rail is always going to be strong. They have improved the rail this update. I will say that this update has improved hit validation. Not hit validation, but the hitboxes in general on ping and off ping seem to be way more consistent now. But it's not going to save that. It might have improved, but ping is still a different. Let me prove it. I forgot. A1 loves to jack up his net. Very incredible. And all Finesse is going to do now is simply rotate around, look for Curiado. He shuts the hatch, and there's not really much Curiado can do. He's just checking all corners of the map. Finesse is slowly going to make his way across. Jesu killed himself on hook. Well, that would have been a penalty anyways, so as you can tell, it really doesn't matter. Instant slapper. Oh, I forgot it is a main building, so that must have been a penalty from earlier. It seems. Because it should be main building, but I believe it was Shaq game 1. If anyone was double checking in chat, I'm pretty sure it was also Shaq game 1, which it shouldn't have been. So there was also an incorrect offering in play here. Which only adds to Reassure's despair, if you'll excuse the pun. Curiado's gonna just sit that hook, but it's already over. Curiado knows it. He's just gonna run in for the money here. Mind game fake. Good stun there from Curiado. Let him 1v1 at Shaq. And he forces it on mind. He just shakes his head and he gives up. That's it. Congratulations to Despair winning the best of the best tournament. An absolutely dominant performance from all sides. Even with the slip up in set 2. Excellent killer plays from Finesse, and he just absolutely wraps it up.